No, I'm not mocking you.
Still
It's
tradition
mocking
beyond.
with you, the podcast that settles the debates once and for all with your host, Lil B, and the hater.
Hello and welcome to the Mocking With You podcast. We are bringing you a very special episode this week where we are going to continue our sports talk, and we're going to bring in our top 20 of Hall of very good NFL players. Not Hall of Famers, could be down the road. Some of these guys might make it, but right now we're going to go with guys that are not Hall of Famers or we believe should not be Hall of Famers that have played or are playing, that are near the end of their career. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not going to put guys who are 40 years.
I only had guys that retired.
No, I got a couple. Most of them, like 90% of my list is guys who are retired. But I do have a couple of random guys who are still playing that are at their end of their career, pretty much saying, okay, we know that what they are, just hanging on by the shoestring.
The Andy Daltons of the world.
Exactly, the Andy Daltons of the world. But first, before we get into that, we're going to talk about some predictions for college football. And we're going to talk and start off with my team, Tennessee, or it's actually Texas A&M versus Tennessee. Texas A&M's coming to Tennessee. Chris is really good at doing flip-floppy there every weekend. But
that's why I had him in notes.
All good. So Texas A&M's coming to the house. We are having a checkerboard stadium, which is pretty funny because it started a whole Twitter movement where there's actually a Twitter account for checkerboard, like the Tennessee checkerboard people. Like, there's a Twitter account for just the checkerboard of the stadium. They posted saying we need to do a checkerboard for this game. And then our AD, Dan White, literally tweeted a photo, a GIF of Emperor Appletine saying, do it. So it became the huge thing that it became a huge thing on Twitter between the Tennessee fans that, our AD used that, and then became this huge thing about order 869 or whatever, or 956 because of the area code of Knoxville. So it became funny. Speaking of all that, we have it should be a great atmosphere. It is an afternoon game, kind of night game by the time the game's over. We are doing a checkerboard stadium. It's gonna be an interesting game. This is a turning point for both teams this year. Like, if Texas loses or Tennessee loses, we already have a lot. We both have a loss. Texas A&M has 2 losses. Where everybody's still in the hunt. But if this goes anyway for one team, it could pretty much deem the rest of the season for you. So it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna go Tennessee. I don't know what the spread is of this game. I don't know if you looked it up before.
Nah, I look it up right now. Well,
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to look it up too really quick.
I mean, what's the history between this? I mean, is it an even rivalry or is it?
Tennessee's favored by 3, so it's a close game.
Okay,
It's not. You remember Texas A&M just joined a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm trying to see, like, there's always, no matter what. I'm trying to look up the history. So, in the recent years, we have met up. 2020, Texas A&M beat us 34-13. 2016, they beat us 45-38 in second overtime. And then we beat them in 2005 in the Cotton Bowl. So we've only played each other 3 times in the last 18 years.
Okay, so this is not really a rivalry. This is more of a.
Yeah, like you said, they've been in. Like, I think we played them the first year. They were in they've been in 2016. I think was the first year. So I mean, we're playing about every 4 years in the SEC.
Oh, and they're in the SEC West, right?
Yeah, they're not in the East, but yeah, whatever, North, South.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the other conference. So we don't play them that often. We haven't beat them since 2005. That's what's scary. We're only favored by 3. we're hurt. Brew McCoy's out for the year after that horrible injury.
Yeah,
So the wide receivers are issue. Joe Milton's fucking has a rocket of an arm with no touch or accuracy. If we stick to the run game, we have a three-headed monster in the run game. Dylan Sampson. Good God, why is it Dylan Sampson the only one I can think of right now? Jalen Warren, or not Jalen Warren. Jesus, I am all over the board with.
Jalen Warren, that's what Pittsburgh Steelers, bro.
I know, but we have a Warren on our team, and I'm throwing a blank on all of our running backs right now. We got Jacoby. We have Jalen Wright. Sorry, Jalen Wright.
Yeah.
And then we have Jabari Small with Dylan Sampson. We have a three-headed monster with the running games.
Oh, yeah. That's another guy that I thought would be an interesting prospect.
Yeah, so if we can use go back and focus on the run game. Like last year, we ran more than we threw, and it was very successful. This year, we're throwing it a lot more than we threw, and obviously with Joe Milton, who's not as good as a quarterback than Hendon Hooker. So if we can focus back on running the football and getting back to the idea of running the ball, because our running backs all average over 6 yards a carry. Wright has a 7.1 average per carry. Small has 6 yards a carry, and Sampson 6.9 a carry. So if we can get back to focusing on running the football, Tennessee should win this game. And I know Texas A&M is on their backup quarterback, which is helpful for Tennessee, but I don't know anything about the backup quarterback. I'm going Tennessee for the home environment, and if we focus on the run. But again, I think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be an easy win. I think it's going to be a last-second field goal, and I got Tennessee winning 31-28.
Matt Johnson, that's Matt Johnson's son.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, so I got Tennessee by 3, 38-21. 31-28, sorry. What about you?
Texas A&M 31-28.
Yeah, I can't argue.
I'm just going to take your score and put it.
I can understand. And then we're going to go ahead. We're going to move on, and we're going to talk some more college football. We're going to move to the game of the week. I haven't seen where game day is going. Did game day go to this game?
I don't do probably yet to look.
Well, usually I follow game day to see where they go, and I didn't see.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just going to look. Is it Washington?
They're going to Seattle for Oregon, so they are going to this game, which makes the most sense because you got Oregon versus Washington, which is 8 versus 7. Oregon's 8, Washington 7. Chris has it right in the predictions. He does have Oregon at Washington. He got it right.
Thank God.
This is going to be a great game. Washington's favored by 3. I don't know. Penix has looked good. Bo Nix has looked good. Let me just say something between these two guys. Great college quarterbacks. I'm not touching them with a 10-foot pole in the NFL draft. They're not franchise guys. Definitely Penix. Penix like year 8 as the quarterback in the freaking college. Like I'm not touching Penix as a college or NFL.
I don't even at spot though. In Indiana, that team was bad.
I'm not trying to say that. Yeah, he's in the good for him, but I'm just saying he's old. He's taking 6 years, 7 years to get there. I'm not.
We can talk about this when we're going to the draft.
Yeah. I know, but
in that month.
I don't know. This game's going to be so good. I think this is the first challenge for both teams. Like you look at their records. Oregon, they played Colorado, but Colorado wasn't any good.
This is going to be a really good matchup. Probably might come down to whoever has the ball last.
Yeah, neither one of these teams have played a team this year. Boise State, Tulsa, Michigan State, California, Arizona, who's Washington's played against. Oregon has played Stanford, Colorado, Hawaii, Texas Tech, and Portland State. So both these teams have played absolutely nobody this year. So this is I'm not counting Colorado.
Colorado at the hype.
They're hyped. They're not like.
I wouldn't say they were good, but I give them credit for being Colorado, and not only did they beat Colorado, they beat the hell out of them.
That's my point. That game doesn't. The game doesn't really do anything for me.
Okay,
So
who's that?
saying all that, I'm going to say I believe more in Washington right now than I do Oregon. So I'm going to say the home team wins, and I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be a little bit more of a shootout because that's what the Pac does. The Pac doesn't believe in defenses; they believe in offenses. Just look at USC. So I'm going to say this is like a 45-41 score.
Okay. And I have to see who I picked it out. Okay. I'm going to give me Oregon. Give me Oregon. In the upset. And I'll say 35-28.
Okay. Then we're going to move on. Of course, we got to talk about the Heisman candidate, the Heisman winner, and Chris's team. And we're going to stay in the Pac. And we're going to talk about USC versus Notre Dame. So you got number 10 USC versus number 21 Notre Dame. USC going to Notre Dame. And Notre Dame's lost 2 games this year. One to a last-second loss to Ohio State that they should have won.
Yeah, have it
And
right.
then they lost to Louisville last week.
I didn't believe they
Notre
lost to
Dame has a good
Louisville.
defense. Notre Dame does have a good defense. I don't know if I believe in Notre Dame's offense. So
That's
I believe I'm going to just keep leaning to USC until somebody beats them. Notre Dame can beat them, but I'm going to say USC is going to win this game because of Caleb Williams and the offense.
I'm a big UFC fan. I'm just thinking this is the week where this bad defense finally catches up to them, as we almost got up to them last week. And I'm going to take Notre Dame at home. They got everything going for them. They're at home. They got the crowd. They got a good defense that can shut them down, that UFC high-powered offense. Yeah, in the Notre Dame, like 24-20.
I have no point. I have no problem with that. I would like to see Notre Dame. Like I used to hate Notre Dame. I hate it with Brian
I hate
Kelly.
Notre Dame, and I
hate Notre Dame, but I like Mike Freeman. I like what Freeman's doing in Notre Dame. Makes me like them a little bit more. But I wouldn't mind seeing Notre Dame win because I also like Hartman. Hartman gave me so much points after the Duke game. Yeah, after the Duke game, Hartman's like QB1 in my heart right now.
You don't have any weapons.
Yeah. So I don't blame that. So there you go. We both have he has Notre Dame, which is shocking. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about some college football or some NFL. Thank God the Packers are on bye week because I couldn't handle another week of football right now with the Packers. But the Chargers are playing this week. Oh wait, we're gonna start with the Lions game. No, that's fine. We're gonna go to the Lions Bucks. We're gonna talk. No, you're fine. Lions versus Bucks. I'm really excited about this game.
By the way, there's only two that probably there's only two good games this week. The Chargers game and this game. There's no other good games in this.
I think Seahawks Bengals could be a good game if the Bengals are truly back. But yeah, you are right. The rest of it is a shitty week of football. But I'm a Packer fan. Obviously, look, I got Gilbert Brown in the man cave Packer sign right behind me. So I'm a Packer fan. But I love seeing the Lions do well. The Lions have been the baby brothers to the NFL for so long. I'm excited to see them do well. I don't care. Fuck the Bears and fuck the Vikings. I don't have a problem with the Lions. The Lions have been bad for so long. I like Goff. I like Campbell. I like what they're doing there, and I like what they have. So I'm excited to see how this game goes. Saying all that, I got the defense of the Lions stopping Baker Mayfield, even though Baker does look rejuvenized in Tampa Bay. Baker's playing out of his world more than we expected. I mean, he obviously has the best weapons he's ever had in his career. Because even your boy Trey Palmer from Nebraska is playing really well and scoring touchdowns all the time for him.
My boy.
But saying all that, I got Goff. I got David Montgomery running up a storm on the Tampa Bay Bucks, winning this game.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you. the Lions have all the momentum. I really don't think that Baker Mayfield and the Bucks are. I think they're good. What has Baker Mayfield yet? So give me the Lions, because I'm going to pick the Lions. Oh, 28-24.
I have no problem with that. Yeah, I mean, Jameer Gibbs is out, but they're not using Gibbs. David Montgomery is a newfounded man because a team's actually using Montgomery correctly.
Yeah,
the Bears never used Montgomery. I love David Montgomery coming out of Iowa State. I thought he should have been RB1. So I'm glad to see somebody using him properly. I just think it's now dumb that the Lions took Gibbs so high if they were going to use Montgomery this way the whole time.
I just taking them. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. We both got the Lions, but let's keep moving. We got the Cowboys, who are coming off a horrible defeat against the San Francisco 49ers last week. Was it Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football?
Sunday night.
Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys get to go play the Chargers on Monday Night Football. Geez, sorry, I got the hiccups. Against your Los Angeles Chargers. I almost said San Diego. I'll go ahead and make predictions so you can talk. I don't believe the Cowboys are the Cowboys. I don't like the Chargers. I'm leaning because I think McCarthy is a better head coach. I think the Cowboys are going to try to readjust and try to win this game. And I also know you probably want to lose this game to hopefully get rid of your head coach. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys winning an ugly like 21-24 score. It's going to be an ugly Monday Night Football game.
I mean, coming off the Cowboys loss on Sunday night, that was embarrassing. Like, it had to be, it had to come in the Monday night with some anger and some something to prove. And you know what? The Chargers are the perfect catalyst to propel their season and prove that Mike McCarthy is good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what has done this season, when the Steelers going to make next, and, you know, don't worry on 4th and 5, that is on his own 25 or something. Give me the Cowboys 28-20.
Yeah, I'm just looking. You guys freaking I guess that it was funny. We were talking about it. Mac had the 6 sacks against the Raiders and didn't have any sacks the 3 weeks before, and probably won't have any sacks the rest of the season.
Probably won't. But at least have that one that did.
Yeah. Was it worth all that money?
It was worth
the second round draft pick for the 6 sacks.
Yeah. I don't think. How rare is it to get that kind of production?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I think it's gonna be an ugly game. Ugly game. The Monday Night Footballs have been bad. Thursday Night Football was horrible last night. Like, how did the Chiefs? I'm sorry, I know this is on the script, but how did the Chiefs struggle that bad against that Broncos team?
I had no idea.
And what a stupid fake field goal! If you're gonna go for it on 4th down inside the 10. Why would you not keep Patrick Mahomes on the field?
It was that 2-2. We got 2-2. They're trying to be 2-2, and it's that way.
Horrible.
And it didn't work. By the way, nobody is in the first place like the Eagles. They're trying to ban that play, but nobody has been able to replicate the play. So it really just says how good the Eagles offensive line is.
Yeah.
And how tall Jalen Hurts is.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the meat of the episode. Let's talk the meat, and let's get to talking the Hall of Very Good NFL Players. And I get to go first this week, aka pick number 20, which I'm not excited about. I have a massive list here. And trying to
pick one at the end.
Yeah. So trying to think of number 20. And I think, I don't know if you have him, so I'm going to talk about him. He deserves to be here. And I'm going to talk about some Peanut Tillman, some Charles Peanut Tillman.
You have
at
him.
number
You
You
have
do
him.
have okay.
I have him. I have him. Almost in the fifth. I have him at number 20.
Look at that. Me and him on the same page for the first time in weeks.
You know how revolutionary he was?
That's my point. He was so revolutionary. The peanut punch. I mean, he taught
peanut punch, for God's sake.
Yeah, all NFC North fans hated Charles Tillman. He killed us with that stupid punch. He was amazing at it. And now he's an FBI agent. How do you not love this guy? Like,
yeah, no,
and he is the definition of Hall of Very Good.
Hall of Very Good.
Yeah, the definition. I forget how many fumbles he created with the peanut punch.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm more like I was looking at tackles or something.
He had a 38 interceptions, 786 tackles, solo tackles as a corner.
That's it.
9 touchdowns too.
Clinton.
He had 44 career forced fumbles.
That's pretty high. What
You're a corner? 44?
What was the ranking on that?
What's that?
What was the ranking on his?
Oh, I just looking at his stats. I don't know the full forced fumbles 44. He led the league in 2012 with 10 forced fumbles.
And so forced fumbles. Man, I love that pick. I really thought, I was like, man, I hope he has him on this list.
I didn't think you would, so I was like, you know what? I gotta give Peanut Tillman some love.
Shout out to Quinn, who's only like, yeah.
He's probably saying he should be higher.
He should be higher, you assholes. Forced fumble. Hold on. Forced fumbles.
And he had 38 interceptions, which puts him top. Like, isn't like
almost forced. Okay. Okay, so Charles Tillman is 6th all time in forced fumbles.
Coming from a corner.
Safety. And like safety too.
Does he? It only shows him as a cornerback. Oh, defensive back 2018 is last year as they rocked him, so that could have been a safety year. But most of his time he was a corner.
Oh, he was a corner. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah.
You're right. No, that's really good for a corner.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're down on the list. Okay, it's my turn. This list is thinking so darn hard. It's insane. I really think this guy is I think this guy is in the Hall of Fame because he, well, I don't know. And I'm thinking he was also an Eba.
Say the name.
Oh, D'Angelo Hall.
There it is.
I
had D'Angelo Hall at 17, so I'm good with that. I'm sitting here. You keep mumbling around it, waiting for the answer.
I'm like, oh man, I was trying to decide I really wanted to take D'Angelo Hall, but yeah, no, I like him.
I had D'Angelo Hall, so I mean, he would have been one of my picks. So,
and then the next one, I actually was looking at his stats, and I'm like, man, I actually have him a little bit lower on my list, but I'm gonna move him up. And I'm picking Matt Forte.
That's a great pick. I didn't have Matt Forte. That's a great pick. I have other running backs
on this list.
Yeah. We're making Corey's day right now. Matt Forte is a great pick.
Matt Forte had 9,000 rushing yards and 3,000 receiving yards.
He was.
It's 11,000 total yards. That's good. I'm still not enough of the Hall of Fame, but the Hall is very good.
Oh, I can't
And
put him.
he was so smooth. His balance is easy. Like, he was so reliable. It always seemed like whenever the Bears needed a couple yards, it was okay.
Yeah. So this one probably should be a Hall of Famer, and he should already be in the Hall of Fame. Be honest with his stats for and how long he played, and he was good for as long as he was. He had a 14-year career. Another defender on this list.
Yeah,
I'm taking John Abraham.
Oh man, I feel like he could be higher.
Yeah, he probably should because he has 133 and a half sacks. He retired in 2014. He has been eligible since 2019, and he is not
The
in the Hall
problem
of
with
Fame.
John Abraham is like those Falcons teams is not good.
Is it? I don't know. Like, I mean, he had, like I said, he played from 2000 to 2014. 2014, he played one game and must have hurt or retired or something. But out of those from 2000 to 2013, he only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons of not double-digit sacks. And some of them were half. 2 of those seasons, he was a half a sack away from double-digit sacks.
Yeah, like I just don't understand why there's no love with John Abraham. And I will say he's really low on this list. But there is some people ahead of him that I do think that are more deserving of Mitten. But yeah.
Oh God, okay. It is kind of hard to sit here and try to pick.
It's not memorable enough. Like you don't think when you think about Wade Falcons, you don't think about John Abraham, but you should.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to go with a position that doesn't get enough love, and this guy was good for a very long time.
Yeah, take a punter on it, yeah.
I'm not taking a punter. No. I'm taking one of the best offensive centers in the league for 10 years, and I'm taking Nick Mangold.
I feel like he could get in the Hall of Fame at some point.
He could be. I mean, he played from 2006 to 2016. 2016, he got hurt and only played 8 games. He had a short career, but he was definitely great.
I like that. I thought it was offensive lineman. I gotta say, I had no offensive lineman on my list.
I figured that was going to be a very overlooked part of this list, so I wanted to at least get 1 or 2 in there. So I'm glad I got Nick Mangold.
I did think about some, but I was like, oh man, this list is going so long.
I know. There's going to be so many. It's just like the moments, like last year or last week.
This would be the 2023 class.
Yeah.
And then next year will be like 2024 class.
Yeah, definitely revisiting this.
So you could be 2024 not in the Hall of Fame players.
There's actually a Hall of Very Good site that actually votes in Hall of Very Good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking at that and
I didn't know half of the fucking names they were drafting either. I went from 2022 all the way to 2000. I was like, who the hell are 90% of these guys?
That's one guy. Man,
all right, what do you
hard? Where are we at?
We're at number 15, sir. You got 15 and 14.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Dre Bly.
Dre Bly. Wow. That was not one I had. That's a good one.
He was so good. He was talking about Lansing that won the Super Bowl. And he was always so reliable and good hands, good tackler. He's good.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick.
Great. I wouldn't say he's great in the Hall of Fame, but in the Hall of Fame, good.
I had other corners I thought I would have probably taken over him.
I have a couple more, but I have him higher, so I'm gonna take Mr. Reliable number 14. This is actually who I have at number 14. And I'm gonna take Mr. Reliable. Mr. Reliable Bronco, Watch Smith.
Jesus, you're punting, you're going hard. Another one I didn't have on my list. Shit. I knew we were gonna have different.
I'm high on the receiving yards list, by the way.
God, you're killing me. We were hitting it off quick.
Play forever, bro. You play forever.
There was way better wide receivers you could have taken. So many better ones.
They're higher on my list.
Yeah, but you gotta remember everything else we gotta put in here. Oh shit. You make this difficult every week for me. All right. Fuck. I'm gonna sit here and this is really hard. Really, 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 really hard. I'm gonna go ahead and take Jamal Charles as my next pick.
Oh yeah, Jamal Charles.
Yeah. I gotta take Jamal is just one of those guys. What if he could have just been better for a little longer, too, you know?
I mean, it wasn't the better part. It was that knee injury that killed him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if he could have just stayed healthy.
Wouldn't have been hurt. That was a gruesome knee injury.
Yeah, I mean, he still is like in the top 3 or 4 for average yard per carry, which is 5.4 yards an attempt, which is ridiculous in NFL to have a 5.
I like that. If I really think that him and Matt Forte were like that, like it almost was a same back.
2011, Charles had a 6.9 yards an attempt. I mean, he only, yeah. I mean, but he also only. Yeah. Well, I should really talk about 2010 because 2011 he got hurt. 2010 he played all in 16 games, started 200 carries, and had a 6.4 yard as an attempt. That's,
yeah, no, he was really good.
Yeah.
There's an upward hand between that in this place.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the first quarterback and get him in here. It's going to get hard with these next couple picks. And I'm going to take Donovan McNabb.
Okay, wow, okay. That's exactly where I have him. That's good. Good job, Colby.
Yeah, McNabb. There's nothing you have to say about McNabb. McNabb could have been so great. Like, he was so good.
Yeah, I have him at 12.
He's the definition of a very good NFL player.
Yeah. And honestly, like, he is the quintessential system for that. I really think that Andy Reid made him so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at him when he was in Washington. I mean, Washington was at that time trying to bounce around and get quarterback after quarterback.
Did he know that Arizona?
He went to Minnesota after Washington for a little bit. I forgot him in Minnesota, to be honest, until I saw that.
I forgot that too. It was terrible.
It was. He played in 6 games, only threw for 1,026 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Not good.
At least he had more touchdowns than interceptions.
Yeah, true.
Man, I'm at 10 or 11.
You're at 11 and
11 and 10?
10. 11 and 10, yeah.
And then work done.
Work done. See, I had other running backs.
And I think I'm just going to go back at that running back too. I don't know. Man, this is hard.
Yeah. I need you to take some guys off my list, please. You haven't touched my list.
I'm sorry.
You haven't touched. Yeah, I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to think. Last time you took one of the guys off my list, and that was
I'm trying to think about
D'Angelo
how
Hall.
many
You
picks I
haven't
have
taken anybody since
left. How many
D'Angelo
picks do I
Hall.
have left?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks left.
5 picks left? Oh, God. I'm all moving the thing around.
Who are you taking?
Oh, man. Give me Barber.
I had another one I didn't have, and I should have had Tiki.
You
I should have
should
had
have
Tiki.
Tiki. That's close to a Hall of Fame for you.
I just had, yeah.
By the way,
I would have probably had Tiki higher.
He really retired, and remember when he retired and he was like a 15 and he was like, "Oh, the guy nothing with that." And then he retired when they won the Super Bowl next year.
I would have had him higher. After the running backs I had list and then forgot, Tiki should have probably been a top 3.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it, Chris.
Now you got 2.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to sit here and think.
Sorry, I got what happened, to be honest.
Okay, so I have 9 and 8. I'm going to leave off my guys because I had to take guys that you haven't taken. I'm going to go Sean Alexander.
Wasn't he taken him not in the Hall of Fame?
What one?
In the not in the Hall of Fame one, with your brother, did we take him in that one?
Did we take Sean Alexander in that one?
Yeah, I think we did.
When did we do that? I don't even.
A week ago.
I'm trying to look. Yeah, well, we done so many drafts. Like, it's hard to keep up with which ones we done and when we did them. And let's see. We did not take Sean Alexander.
Okay, oh, that's a great pick, man.
Yeah.
That should be higher. You know what?
No, it shouldn't. Because listen, when I start naming off the guys you haven't got, you're gonna realize
This is horrible, man.
I know, but you're fucking me.
This is horrible.
I know.
At the top, Clem.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'm gonna sit here, and I'm gonna get another guy for an old buddy of ours, and I'm taking Chad Johnson.
Oh, you asshole. Damn. That was my next pick.
Well, I got him. You got 7 and 6 here, sir.
7 and 6 here. Man. Give me a bad moon rising.
Who?
Bad moon rising. Andre Rising.
Andre Rison's in the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not.
I swear he got in.
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
No. I thought he got in a couple years ago.
Nope.
I really thought RJ Rison got in.
So that's what it hit then.
You're forgetting better wide receivers. You're leaving so many better wide receivers off the list. You're making it hard.
Yeah, he was awesome. Don't lie. It's one of Packer. It's for you right there.
1 year Packer. He's not a 1 year guy. Shut up. He was just on the. He was just lucky enough to be on the Super Bowl team.
This is Martin Schottenheimer.
Players, dumbass.
You said
Players.
Hopkins and you said yes.
Players.
Oh.
There's.
Yeah. I said players and Hopkins and you said yes earlier.
Well, there's too many players. I'm not letting you take a coach.
Oh, Wayne.
You're leaving way too many good players off. We're not taking coach. I had a coach. I removed my coach. Too many players.
All right, let me go, Sam.
You're killing me. God damn it, Chris. Why do you do this to me? God damn it, Chris.
Super Bowl MVP.
Phil Simms.
Got two more
Jesus.
picks, right? All right.
I got 3 more. You get. God damn, Chris. You make these so hard because you go so off the wall. I don't know who to go with. Well, I'm going to go with Julian Edelman.
Oh.
No, he's not. Like, he is the definition of Hall of Fame.
Wait. Lily was going to put Edelman in over another Patriot.
Well, I can't put everybody in because you're taking that ass in front of me and making me.
I do like the Edelman pick because of that hit in the Super Bowl.
And you know another one we have to take.
Oh God!
It's going to have to be Hines Ward.
Awful. I can't stand Hines Ward.
I can't either, but people want.
I was just not in the pay him. Just to not pay him if I don't like him. That's like the Paul and voters do it.
I left off so. You're killing me, Chris. I can't wait to hear these horrible picks you have here. Not.
All right. For my last pick.
Yes, thank God.
Give me Carson Palmer.
No, I didn't have him on mine. I had other quarterbacks.
And then give me the most overrated Cowboy quarterback of all time, Tony Romo.
I saw a lot of Tony Romo on the list. Again, another quarterback I had. All right.
Okay,
let me ask you this question
let's move
about this. Let me ask you, wait, hold on. I got to look at something.
The bottom.
What's that?
I had to move that to the bottom.
God, you're making me leave so many good guys off the list, you dick.
We can't put it in this year.
I guess. All right. So let me ask you this: do you believe Eli's a Hall of Famer?
Yes. He gets in. He gets in both ballot too.
I don't think he does.
He won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, that is.
And he was a man when they won the 2 Super Bowls. He had to throw the ball.
What about Phillip Rivers?
As much as I hate Eli Manning.
What about Phillip Rivers?
They're both getting in. Phillip Rivers
is not a Hall of Famer.
He's not.
Phillip Rivers.
You thought it flat again. Not something flat.
You're just gargling your quarterback that didn't do win you any.
I can say he's got the stats.
Yeah. Oh, how about where
has flattened teams at the end of his career? He put the Colts to the playoffs in God's sake.
That doesn't mean diddly doo doo.
They sucked.
Okay, well, I don't know where to go here. You have me. All right. God damn. I'm debating between 2 players. And I gotta look about these 2. Do we think he gets in? All right, fuck it. I'm gonna be a homer. I'm gonna be a little bit of a homer here and talk about the other guy. I'm taking Jordy Nelson.
Not that bit. Not that.
What's that?
Not that bit. I can't blame.
I didn't want him number
Nelson
1.
Was so dominant, and then he went in the Raiders and died.
Yeah, a lot of Packers did. All right, so that's our top 20. Here's the players I had left that I was hoping to try to get in here. First, I had Donald Driver. Then I had James Harrison.
He'll get in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think he will. Dude, he's been retired since 2017. He's just got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He's had this is
next year.
No, this is his second year of eligible.
Oh, he'll get in eventually.
He only has 84 sacks though.
Yeah, but he has that one hit. Come on, let's fit that in the list. From the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't think he gets in. Lance Briggs. I have Lance Briggs.
Man, you're right. The Hall of Fame is good for him.
Then I have Steven Jackson.
Yeah, in the Hall of Fame, but it's a long shot.
Brandon Marshall.
Also, borderline Hall of Famer.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah, he's very good.
Then I had AB, but I could argue why somebody might say he's a Hall of Famer, so I took him off at last second.
Yeah, I think we would yelled at it. We put AB on here. I had Luke Bledsoe.
My final two, though, were Joshua Cribbs because of his kick returning ability.
Oh, yeah. He was good.
Yeah. And then Geno Atkins.
Yeah. He's the Hall of Fame. What guys I didn't say? Aaron Morton, Quentin Portis, Raheem Muhammad.
Yeah.
Over Firefoot, Tim Hardell, Aponte Samuel, Hale Spikes, Royal and Roy, Terrell
Spikes
Buckley.
is good. I like Spikes.
Terrell Buckley.
You know what we need to do? Oh, know what we need to do for the future? Do a draft for both of this. Hall of Fame, but I also think make a draft of a starting roster of Hall of very good players and Hall of Fame players.
Yeah, no, that's really hard. I think we could get like a couple other people on here to do that.
Yeah. I mean, but I just think it would be fun to do that and actually like maybe even like current like Hall of Fame. Like I just think even Hall of very good. Screw the Hall of Fame or like just our Hall of Fame to make it a more select group and only do a couple because I think it would be hard to complete a whole roster.
If we're really doing the Hall of Fame, we could do it.
Yeah, I just think it would be fun because you got your pick of the quarterbacks. You can get a good quarterback, but starting to
there's a couple Hall of Fame positives.
Yeah, but I think that would be fun.
Just Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but that is our list of Hall of Very Good. Next week we are bringing you our top 10 head coaches on the hot seat and our top 10 NFL divas. So don't forget to tune in.
I just sports.
Well, you can do sports divas. I focus on NFL. If you have sports, I won't.
They're mostly divas on. Okay, all right, yeah, we'll see.
But we appreciate you listening.
Thank you for listening to the Mocking You podcast. Yours truly, Lil B at Brunelli Sports and the Hater at Supercharged 33.